and Raymond James Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the Americas, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Roadrunners offense will be first on the attack. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's stuffed. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's fourth down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll try the run. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Moffitt. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The Bulls are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USF. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I am impressed with the physicality up front of this offense because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Got it in the middle. It's Wade. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
Slants are very tough to cover. but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Can't get him to the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first down. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Costa. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Peters. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wells. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Peters. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He fires one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Shoots it to the left. Complete on the comeback. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Moffitt. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The Bulls looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Finds his man down the middle. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game has started to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
The Roadrunners want to move quickly. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Costa. He's got it on the move. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The option look. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. That's caught. It's Moffitt. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Skips away from pressure. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Here we go. Set. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Costa. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The give to the back. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on 4th down. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line. And this offense is going to work.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a 1st down like they did right there.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Finds his man. It's Peters. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. On the move is the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. And some room to work. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Tried to catch them napping, fake spike, and now he'll throw it. He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. The snap sets up the throw. Time update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb run.
Way to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Wide open on the right. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Dropping back, it's Costa. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing and rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Moffitt. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing...
There he goes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Using the quick game, they were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's going to take off inside the 35. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for room, it's Peters. Oh, he's got some space. He just won't take a big hit, slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. Going to take a shot on second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's McCord. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business. They go to the draw. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Catch in the middle, it's Hernandez. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he makes the grab along the sidelines, but a little too close to the sidelines. He's out of bounds, it's incomplete, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. All wideouts, no backs. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. A 3rd down try for the offense. The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's McCord. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Man, really nice job by this offense. Look at the play action. Really sell the fake. You watch people, they scramble up, they go up to play the run. Nice job, quarterback, putting his foot in the ground, completing the pass, and getting the first down on 3rd down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The short hands, it's Harris. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Picks up the first down, still moving. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, USF. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still